Hello, everyone. We are so excited to be back to host this last episode of our live mini series we call Live Behind Your Screen. Can you believe it, Pamela? It's our seventh and last episode. We started back mid-February and we've made it to the end of March. Is it the beginning of spring where you guys at? Well, it's starting to look a lot like spring here. Once again, folks, my name is Shireen, and joining us, of course, is Pamela. Hey, Pam.
Hey everyone, once again, we are streaming live from Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Just make sure you follow Prospect Software so that you're always updated for any of our special upcoming series. Also, keep an eye in the comments section of wherever you're watching us from for some valuable links that will be posted at the end of today's live stream where you can learn more about your favorite real estate companion solution.
We have a very special show lined up. But before we do that, Pam, do you want to take a look at last week's episode before we jump in?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's take a look first at what we talked about, which was the four core elements that make up your visual command center called the dashboard. From your contacts tracker wheel, which allows you instant access to any group of clients, to your daily summary, which has a quick snapshot of your day ahead. Not to mention your virtual assistant, which keeps you on track with important dates, tasks, and appointments. And finally, the ever important hot sheet that reveals the latest market developments in your chosen areas in one simple click.
Perfect. Thank you, Pamela. Like we said, we have a great show for you lined up. We're going to do things a little bit differently this for this episode. Usually, we have a topic that we talk about, and we give you pro tips and tricks on how to use them, give you case scenarios. But for this show, we have invited our sales dream team, which are our sales experts. And I would like to introduce this group of three fabulous women. And we're really, really happy to have them on our show. So, first up, I'd like to introduce MP. MP is the Director of Sales for CRM Solutions. Hi, MP. You want to say hello?
Hi, everyone. I'm MP, Director of Sales CRM Solution, like Shehan just mentioned. I have been with Prospects for over 7 years now. And I have to say that it's been some of the best years of my life work wise. We have fun, but we work hard to reach our highest potential. And I'm really happy to be part of your last live stream. This is exciting.
Well, thank you for being here. We're super happy to have you guys here too. Next up, let's bring in some more of your teammates. Next up, we have Chantal. Hi, Chantal.
Hi, my name is Chantal. I've been a sales rep at Prospects for 5 years now. I'm passionate about helping agents developing their business by leveraging their network and finding trendy marketing tools to promote their services.
We've got all kinds of trendy marketing tools that we're going to talk about. Thank you, Chantal. And there's one more, last but not least. Please welcome Audrey.
Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and I'm the newbie here at Prospects. I am so excited to start learning everything I need to know about the real estate world and I can't wait to meet you all.
Perfect. Thank you very, very much. So here we have MP, we've got Chantal, we've got Audrey. These are the three fabulous women that make up our sales experts. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to do things a little bit differently today. We're going to have like a round table type of discussion, maybe a question and answer period. And I invite everyone who's watching us, whether you're on Facebook, on LinkedIn, or on YouTube, if you do have any questions or comments for these ladies, can you please just write them up in the comment section and Pamela will be sure to let us know that they're there. All right. So, MP, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect. So, MP, in your words, why does a real estate professional use a CRM and why should he be using prospects?
That's a good question, Shireen. If you want to succeed in real estate, you must be organized and you absolutely must stay in touch with your clients, past, present, and future. You became an agent to be on the field with your clients and not to be sitting in front of a computer all day long. So you need a system. And this is where Prospects comes in. Fully integrated with Matrix or CRM allows you to plan your follow up and stay in touch using relevant data from the real estate market with the matrix integrations such as listing, contact, and client portal. We have ready to use action plans, branding options, and even Facebook integration. So Prospects is made by real estate professional for real estate professional.
Don't you love that line? Made by
Mm,
real estate professionals for real estate professionals. And the best part, it's not a line, it's actually true. All of
yeah,
our founders are real estate professionals. So that means that they understand your need. They speak your language. And this CRM was designed to answer those needs and those concerns. And you know, one thing, MP, you said you need a system. To succeed in real estate, you need a system. Now, nobody can disagree. Nobody can disagree. Because if you're selling real estate and flying by the seat of your pants, it'll work for a year or two. Then you'll burn out, and then you won't be doing real estate anymore. It's just very very simple. So you do need a system, and with our integrations to Matrix, and I'm right by saying Prospect is the only one, right? Prospect software is the only one that integrates fully with Matrix, so it's all there at the tip of your fingers. Thanks, MP. I have another question.
yeah.
You mentioned branding. Do you want to talk to us about branding and building relationship and why that is so important?
Of course. Well, sometimes agents forget that they must build their client loyalty around who they are as an agent and not to the company they represent. In any case, the brokerage firm or agency already has an established brand and reputation. The agent must work hard to develop their own brand image and make sure to stay top of mind and actually be the real estate reference for their clients. I would even take it one step further and say that agents should have contact information that won't change if they move from one brokerage to another. That type of change should not affect in any way a client, former or even active. You should make it a priority to regularly update your client on showings, feedback, and anything else that may concern them. Especially if there's not many things to report, keeping in touch reassure a client of your work ethics. You are working hard as an agent, and you are working hard as an agent and establishing your brand and building your business. So Prospects gives you access to all the tools you need to do that and even more.
You know, MP, I think the magic word there is building your business. Now, let's all remember why we decided to become real estate professionals. Some of you may say, well, I wanted to be my own boss. Some of you may say, I wanted to regulate my own schedule. This is all true. But at the end of the day, you're building your real estate business. Now, your brokerage firm or your agency is there to act as your support system, but it's your business that you have to build. And you know, you mentioned giving feedback to your clients, especially when there's not much happening. And we all know that feeling. I know that feeling when there's no offers, there's no visits, there's no calls. The listing's overpriced. You should do a reduction. You don't want to have to say that to them, so you avoid them, right? Oh, I'm not going to talk to them today. I've got nothing to say. 3 weeks go by. Your customer, your seller, hasn't heard from you. He doesn't believe in you anymore. You went in, you did a great sales pitch, you got the listing, you got the commission that you asked for, and then you dropped out. So bad business all around. You know what? Send him an email, send him a virtual card with our prospect software. Just, hey, thinking about you. Times are slow, but the spring is here and things will pick up. You're absolutely correct. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
I think we'll go to Chantal now. Chantal, you ready for a question?
Yes.
Okay. Well, with your experience with real estate professionals, what seems to be the most popular features right now in the Prospect CRM software?
That's a really good question, Shireen. Actually, we can't deny it. The pandemic brought a lot of changes. It became a lot harder for agents to meet people on the street. Most of them tried to generate leads from Facebook and it worked. And many continue to do Facebook ads today. Facebook is a powerful tool. It's easy to learn, it adapts to your budget, and on top of it all, you can target the clients in the area you want to develop. In order to convert these leads into deals, Prospects integration to Facebook sends your Facebook leads directly into your CRM to under a specific category, and automation can begin. Speaking of automation, this is our second most popular feature right now. As agents manage more and more clients at the same time, it is not realistic to stay in touch with hundreds of contacts at the same time. And prospect CRM and automations make nurturing your database effortless, which means more time on the road closing deals.
More times on the road closing deals. That's what we need to do, right? That's why they pay us the big bucks, because we're closing deals. Facebook. Yes, Chantal, it's a powerful tool, and there's so many advantages to prospects integrations with Facebook that I do urge you to go in, check it out. There's a lot of opportunities to be there. And you said automation. Now, honestly, I don't know about you guys, but if I have a choice to remember to do something on my own or give that responsibility to something else, I will give it away. I am going to keep my brain as clean and as pure as possible. I'm not going to jam it with stuff I have to remember. Your virtual assistant in your prospect software, your daily summary, that's all there to remind you to do stuff. And sometimes automation does it for you. Isn't that just awesome? I love that. So, yes, thanks, Chantal. So, Facebook and automation are the two most popular features, and I can understand why. Chantal, another question for you. Can you tell us about your best practices? I mean, what kind of key steps should you be taking with your prospect CRM?
Easy. First, all your contacts needs to be in your CRM and well organized. And with prospect integrations, this is easily done. You should connect to your system at least once a day. Find your new contacts in your system, assign them a sales stage, add some keywords, and add key information to their file like home address, notes, or important dates. Trigger any other necessary activity, start the right action plan, and activate market report to stay connected. Second, don't forget to update your contact file and start the right action plan when a client moves from one sales stage to another. And finally, make sure to mark your activity done in your virtual assistant and stay up to date on follow ups and your new lead management. That's the bare minimum, Shireen. You can also use all other functions available to stay in touch, keep track, and better serve your clients.
For sure. And like you said, it's the bare minimum. So remember this: categorize your contacts by sales stage. Remember, we saw that at the beginning of the live stream, beginning of the series, right, Pamela? Sales stages. Remember, folks, we have 8 of them, and your clients will move categories or move sales stages depending on where you are in the sales relationship. So, for example, I met someone yesterday. They're talking about potentially buying a house. I don't know much about them. They're an unqualified lead. I talked to them 3 months later because I started an action plan for unqualified leads. Boom, offer to purchase accepted, conditions lifted. We're closing. It's going to be signed next week. This client is no longer an unqualified lead. He has moved from unqualified lead to active buyer to soon be a past client. Now, the more you change your contacts from these sales stages, the more different activities will be launched for them. So thanks, Chantal. That is really, really, that's a great best practice right there. Audrey, you're up.
Yes. Yes.
Last but not least, you're the newest rock star to join this dream team, the sales dream team. What are you most looking forward to?
That's a great question. I enjoy working as part of a team. So, one thing that I'm looking forward to is the collaborative, team focused environment that Prospects offers. I'm really excited to learn and grow my skills from a technical standpoint and the chance to learn more leadership skills over time. However, what I'm most excited about is finally meeting agents to build relationships from the ground up with the only goal of helping them thrive throughout their career.
That's awesome. So tell me, you want to help them thrive throughout their career. What would be your secret to helping them?
Well, I believe the secret of being a successful real estate professional all starts with creating, building, and nurturing relationships. And thankfully, your prospect CRM makes communications between client and agents easier than ever. And as Chantal mentioned earlier, your CRM's automated features allow you to keep in touch with all of your clients and business associates without even lifting a finger. So, my way of helping a real estate professionals will be to introduce them to how to work smarter, not harder, and leading them on their way to success.
I think that's my favorite sentence of all life. Working harder. No, not that one. Working smarter, not harder. Thank you, Audrey. Pam, do we have any questions from the folks out there on LinkedIn, on YouTube, or on Facebook? No comments?
No, nothing yet.
Okay, well, great. Well, you know what? I don't know how long it's been that we've been on, but that's pretty much a wrap for our Live Behind Your Screen series. I want to thank these lovely ladies for joining us today. Thank you, MP. Thank you, Chantal. Thank you, Audrey. What a great, great last episode. A special thanks to Pamela for her behind the scenes efforts, because if it wasn't for her, we would probably not be here today. And a most sincere thanks to all of you watching and learning. You've been with us for the last month and a half. We appreciate it. And we will be preparing some new live streams coming to you in the next weeks. But for now, please, we have MP, we have Chantal, we have Audrey. They're there to answer any of your questions and concerns regarding our products. If you're curious about how to get your hands on the CRM, how quickly it can be activated, what costs does it represent, these are the ladies you should be talking to. And Pam is about to post some of these links in the comment section. And before I give the mic back to Pam, I just want to say Benjamin Franklin once said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Just think about that for a minute. Thanks. Pam, it's up to you.
Thank you all so much once again for joining us. Like Sherin mentioned, and like we mentioned at the beginning of the session, there's a bunch of links available for you no matter where you're watching us. They will bring you to our help center, which has a bunch of resources, including videos, tutorials, articles, as well as the contact information for this incredible sales team, which are always there to make sure you're headed in the right direction and working as efficiently as possible. Really big, heartfelt thank you once again for joining us for today's session, as well as every session in the series. And we look forward to seeing you during our next special mini series. But until then, enjoy and have fun with your prospects CRM.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank